Good morning, my people, my people, my people. How are you? Good morning to all the sweet children watching right now. You are all getting up and getting ready to start your school online. All right, enjoy it. Make sure you have a healthy breakfast. Even though you are home and not going to school, you still have to eat a good 3 meals a day if you can and keep it healthy, okay? Big up all the parents who are working from home and managing their children as well. This is Smile Jamaica, the greatest morning show in the world where we keep you smiling and keep you informed. My people, our next guest keeps us updated on what's happening in business and finance. She is the recipient of the 2019 PAJ Carlton Alexander Award for Business and Finance. I am speaking about none other than executive producer and host for Money Mondays, J.A. and Taking Stock. My colleague, my friend, my sister, other mother. Not my other mother, but she is a fellow mother. Kalilah Reynolds, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having me, Empress. You look lovely.
Well, so do you. And I know you're not a stranger to waking up early in the morning, so I know you're ready for this.
Yep.
All right, Kalilah, let's get straight to the conversation about dividends, money, stock. What's happening with our money? What's happening on the stock market right now? Talk to me.
Okay, so the latest news comes out of the Bank of Jamaica. On Friday, they announced that deposit-taking institutions and financial holding companies have agreed to withhold dividends for the rest of the financial year. Now, dividends are your share of the profits of a company. So a company pays out dividends. It depends on their policy, quarterly, semi-annually, annually. Every time a company makes a profit, they take it to the shareholders and they say, can we share up this money? Can we share up this money among you, the shareholders, and the shareholders decide whether they want to keep that money within the company for further investment for other things that the company wants to do, or if they're going to share up the profits among themselves. And so that's what is referred to as dividends. So a lot of people, well, there are people who do depend on dividends for, for whatever, as extra income. It's passive income. And there are other people now who, a lot of us who invest in the stock market, there's another way that you make your money through capital appreciation, which is when the price of the stock rises. So let's say you bought the stock for 100 Jamaican dollars. And in a few months, the same stock is worth 150 Jamaican dollars. And you decide to sell it, you make a profit of $50. That's what's called capital appreciation. But right now, the market is down. A lot of people are selling their stocks, and so prices have come down quite significantly. And the one thing that people may have been looking out for, since they're not going to get the capital gains right now, people may have been looking out for the dividends, but the BOJ has said that's now suspended for the next financial year, so the next 11 months or so before you'll be able to get a dividend.
Wow. Well, wow. Ouch. I feel it,
I know, right?
You talked about capital appreciation and you talked about profits, and obviously a lot of businesses are struggling. The question is, what policies were in place to say that the BOJ and the financial holding companies and deposit-taking institutions can make such a decision?
Okay, so the BOJ has not mandated this. What they've done is requested the cooperation of banks. And the reason that they've done this is that they want to protect depositors. They want to be sure. I'm sure, Empress, that you have seen long lines at the ATM over the past few weeks, long lines at the banks. It's really difficult to go try doing a transaction at the bank right now because people need cash. They need cash to stock up. They need cash. Some of them just because they're scared. They're trying to take their cash out of the banks. And so the Bank of Jamaica has decided that they want to ensure that banks don't run out of money.
Right.
And so that in order to do that, they say, okay, don't pay out dividends to your shareholders. Hold on to that cash so that your depositors, when they come to you for their own money back, this is money that you would have put in the bank, you have enough money to give to them. What the governor has said is that they're not at a risk right now for not being able to give depositors back their money, but they're just taking this as a precaution. It's a just in case because we don't know how long this situation is going to last.
Okay. How badly will this affect our shareholders?
Well, it affects confidence in the market. For most people, for most small shareholders like me and you, Empress.
Excuse me, I'm a big one. What do you mean?
Dividends don't represent a huge portion of your income. You get that dividend check, it's like $100, $200, Jamaican dollars I'm talking about, maybe $1,000. It's only if you have a massive amount of shares in a company that you'd be getting a huge dividend check. So that affects things like pension funds. It affects things like other large companies that have large shareholdings in these financial institutions. So for the small guy like me and you, Empress, with little small change in it, it doesn't affect us too badly.
Kalilah, I was just about to say, I mean, I'm a big shareholder, you know, meaning I'm putting it out there. That's the plan for the future. However, what about, well, yes, we invest. I'm an investor, and I have shares in different companies. I'm afraid, Kalilah, I am afraid to go and look at my financial position because I believe that if I see it, I may want to sell. Are people panic selling right now when they go on and check where the market is?
I think a lot of people have been panic selling, but what I've also been pointing out at the start of this crisis is that some people are selling because they actually need the cash right now. So if you were laid off from your job, for example, or if you've lost a significant chunk of your income and your stocks, your investments were your backup plan, you now need back that money. So some of it is panic selling, yes, but some of it is actually a need. If you look at what's happened in the market over the past couple of days, though, since the Bank of Jamaica made this announcement on Friday, the financial index, which is the index that tracks all the financial companies, the NCB, Scotia, Sagicor, and those, that's down about 8% since this particular announcement. So that tells me that people are selling off their stocks in financial companies because of this announcement. Well, we're going to extrapolate that it's because of this announcement anyway.
Kalilah, we have to leave it there, but I have to ask you one more question. Can we see any companies performing well right now during this COVID-19 pandemic?
There are a few companies, yes. No, first of all, I'm not a licensed financial advisor, so don't take anything that I say as advice or go buy anything. But there are companies that are poised to take advantage of what is going on right now. And one that I see is Mailpack. They've enhanced their partnership with PriceSmart. They're doing deliveries, home deliveries. They have Mailpack Local. And that's one of them that I see that's poised to take advantage of some of the things that are happening now, yeah.
All righty, Kalilah, thank you so much. Looking great at 7, what time is it? 7 o'clock? What time
Not
is it?
even 7 yet.
Not even 7. You're looking good. Blessings to you and your children this morning, and we'll continue to watch you on social media as you inform us about what matters and how to take care of our stock and our money and keep informed. Kalilah Reynolds. Good day, good morning, thank you. Kalilah Reynolds, creator and host for Money Mondays, JA, and Taking Stock. Coming up, my people, next we hear more about our undocumented Caribbean nationals in the U.S. Stay with us for more on Smile after the break.